Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're covering the best attack strategies for Town Hall 16 that guarantee 3 stars every time. Town Hall 16 has been incredibly challenging lately due to numerous nerfs and buffs, but don't worry, I'm here to save the day with proven strategies. I'll reveal the exact army composition at the end of each attack breakdown, and hero plus pet equipment will be shown at the start of every strategy explanation. For your convenience, I'll also link all details below. Let's aim for 100 likes, and let's get started after a small intro. This is the heroes and pets equipment for the attacks. The army comps will be shown right after this attack. First, we need to break the Inferno Towers with zap spells. So, we will use 2 earthquake spells in the middle and 5 lightning spells on each Inferno Tower, like this. Then, we will start the attack from the opposite side of the town hall by dropping all the Yetis first, like this, followed by the witches, then the king, queen, and warden. Along with the logs from the log launcher will definitely take down the artillery and give damage to the monolith. We will drop the royal champion a little later. First, let the main army push inside the base. Now we will use the poison and freeze spells on the enemy clan castle troops, making sure to freeze nearby defenses like the monolith. Let's deploy the royal champion. The attack will be carried out by our troops. We will use the king and queen abilities accordingly. The warden's ability should be used near the town hall side, as well as for the royal champion. Guys, make sure you destroy the infernos immediately, otherwise the builders will increase their HP, making them nearly impossible to break, which could lead to the failure of the attack. The clan castle troops have now joined the main army. Ensure that your spells and hero abilities are used at optimal times to maximize their effectiveness. Familiarizing yourself with the deployment sequence will help execute the attack smoothly. I don't know why, but in my opinion, Town Hall 16 is not that easy to play. You can see here that the warden's ability has saved the troops from the town hall's damage. If you want triple maxed bases, you need max leveled or at least equivalent level heroes and pet equipment, otherwise I would not recommend attacking maxed bases. Because most triples are clutched by the heroes, we still have the royal champion's ability, and I think we will be able to triple this base easily. In the next attack, we have another easy and powerful spamming strategy, but wait, that's not it. The last 2 strategies are skill-based and suitable even for beginner players. So, make sure to watch this video till the end, and I'll reveal the army combos right after this. Smash that like button and let's move to second strategy. Alright, let's break down the hero equipment setup. For the Barbarian King, I'm using the Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots. The Archer Queen gets the Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet. The Grand Warden will have the Eternal Tome, which you can swap between the Rage Gem or Healing Tome depending on the situation. Pair that with either the Haste Vial or Rocket Spear. For the Royal Champion, or go with the Electro Boots. Everyone's using Electro Boots right now because they're just too good. They're powerful for breaking through defenses and traps. This setup works perfectly for Town Hall 16 spam attacks. Make sure your heroes are leveled up to get the most out of these gear pieces. And let's jump into the attack. So, we start with 4 earthquake spells to open up the central compartment. Followed by 4 more to open up the first compartment. Then we will drop 2 titans, just for a little funneling. Let's wait and see how far they can go.
Be quiet.
Okay, enough of funneling. Now let's drop the main army in a line. And king, queen, warden set to ground mode. And royal champion. We will use the poison and freeze spell on the enemy CC troops. When the king will enter at the core, then we will use the ability. It's the perfect time to use the ability. Look at that. Amazing. Oops, I forgot the battle blimp. Now, let's deploy it without any delay. We will use the warden's ability once it starts exiting from the aura so that it can safely reach the town hall and destroy it. Now, we will use the rage spell on the loons. But watch out for air sweepers before sending in your battle blimp. You may also use the Queen's giant arrow to take out the air sweepers. On the left side I've got the Royal Champion with invisibility spells. With those two invisibility spells, I recommend pairing them with the Royal Champion. Activate her ability, send her into the base, and let her wipe out defenses, skeletons and anything in her path. Now, watch her move through the base. The Royal Champion is literally the difference between a 2-star and a 3-star attack here. That's why I always bring invisibility spells to support her. And there we go, 3 stars secured. Guys, my goal is to find attack strategies for every town hall that are simple, reliable, and easy to execute. If you enjoyed this, drop a like, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. You can support me through joining the membership, as it requires a lot of effort to make such videos. The upcoming 2 strategies are way more exciting, let's jump to that. This is the general hero and pet combo for this attack strategy. Without any more delay, let's jump into the attack. So first we will drop the warden here and our goal is to take down the artillery in CC. We want to start off with the warden walk to establish part of our funnel. We will use cocoa loons to trigger any air mines. I still recommend placing an archer first before deploying the fireball to check for any hidden Teslas. However, if you choose not to do this, make sure your invisibility spell covers the areas where Teslas could be, as the main way to fail with this strategy is if your fireball gets baited. Make sure you use some cleaning troops to speed up the warden. Even if the fireball is misplaced, this attack strategy is very easy to recover, which is why it is so effective. I highly recommend it, especially for those looking for a strong yet adaptable attack. While this strategy is a bit more complex than Root Rider spam, it remains a highly reliable and savable attack method. Guys, I think there is no need to use the invisibility, because we can directly target the artillery here. Now, let's use the fireball and 2 earthquakes. On the opposite side we will deploy the siege barracks to set up the other half of the funnel, simplifying the overall approach. Now that both sides of your funnel are set, it's time to deploy your super witches. We have an ice golem to provide tanking, wall breakers to break front walls, druids for healing and headhunters to slow down the enemy heroes. As the invisibility spells were left, we can use them on our main troops accordingly. Let's use a jump spell early to push deeper into the base, so we don't have to activate the spiky ball and earthquake boots too soon. At this point, troops from CC will support the main army, clean up back-end defenses, and keep everything alive. Using rage, we also want to maximize their damage output, clearing multiple defenses at once. We have deployed the RC and used the King's ability. The Town Hall poison won't be a problem since the super witches can survive it, allowing them to continue clearing through the core. Now, use the rest of the troops accordingly. We can easily swag the poison spell. We still have our Queen and RC ability. The Royal Champion's rocket spear will help secure the triple, and minions can be used to clean up trash buildings. As long as your setup was strong, this attack should result in an easy 3-star. Guys, if you want full detailed attack strategies, then do let me know. I'll make separately for you all. If the fireball fails, don't panic. The super witches are strong enough to recover the attack as long as funneling and spell usage are correct. Always use invisibility spells to guide the fireball onto the eagle artillery or another high-value defense. This ensures maximum destruction and funneling. In the next attack, we got the most powerful and easy attack strategy, so let's finish this off and move to the last strategy. So this is the general pet and hero combo. Let's directly jump into the attack. We're going to be starting this off with our Archer Queen, where she is going to be running the giant arrow to snipe off 1 or 2 air defenses. On the other side, we are running the Barbarian King in order to establish the other side of our funnel, while also setting up a funnel for our dragons. After a little funneling is done, then we will be sending our dragons, balloons, dragon riders, the warden and the minion prince straight into the base. Now we will deploy the blimp here. We will use the warden's ability just before the blimp starts to exit the aura. This ensures we can use the Eternal Tome and Healing Tome to keep the blimp alive long enough to reach the town hall compartment. If the blimp can't get to the town hall, then don't worry. We'll drop clone spells spreadly like this and a rage spell to obliterate the core, and eventually they will destroy the town hall. We will use the freeze spell so that our loons can easily take down the town hall, and the hero's ability should be used accordingly. We will use the remaining freeze spells on the scatter shot compartment, freezing the air defense. If the base has an invisibility spell tower near the town hall, use the giant arrow from the queen to activate it beforehand. This prevents the town hall from becoming invisible when the battle blimp reaches it. This attack will allow you to steamroll through most bases, leaving plenty of troops alive. The key to success is maximizing value from the clone spells and freeze spells while ensuring proper funneling. With this approach, you will have more than enough remaining troops, including the minion prince, to help clean up for a solid 3-star attack. Now, all these attack strategies are incredibly powerful, and I genuinely want to bring detailed guides for some of them in the future, so make sure to comment below and let me know which strategy you like the most. If you enjoyed even a little, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more awesome strategies. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comments as I reply to everyone. Army links will be in the pinned comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay beautiful, peace.